Emily.
And I'm Megan.
And welcome to our channel. We're obnoxious. I'm so sorry. We're doing this video just as a little introduction to our channel.
Kind of to explain like why we're putting all of this on YouTube. Why
are we doing that?
Right. I
Yeah, we are embarking on our fitness journey.
Right, we're right at the get-go. We haven't really done much yet. We've been doing this for about maybe 3 weeks. So, yeah. So we kind of watched a lot of fitness videos to get started.
Call out your girl Whitney Simmons.
Right.
She's my idol. Just saying.
But the thing is that a lot of the videos that we were seeing were people who have already been on their fitness journeys for years. Like Whitney Simmons has already been on hers for 3 years. So we kind of wanted to make a channel that would be relatable to people who are just starting out, who aren't already able to do pull-ups and push-ups and things like that we aren't there yet.
Yeah, we're not your fitness goals, but we can get fit together, all of us. So this is going to kind of keep us accountable, and hopefully we can also inspire others to embark on their fitness journey as well, and we can all get fit together. So this is going to be more of like a vlog style channel. We're going to have videos about makeup, fashion, like fitness wear,
pretty much whatever we want.
Yeah,
honestly,
like meal preps. We're both in college, so like some college videos too would be cool. But yeah, so more so vlog style things, like journey process videos instead of like instructional videos or workouts. Like we'll show you what we're doing, but right now at this moment I don't want it to be like copy my workout, do this workout, because
we don't know.
I'm not there yet. I'm not
to recommend to do, so we're not in any position to tell you what to do right now.
Yeah. So yeah, and so I guess now we'll talk about our fitness goals, just to be able to look back and see how far we've come. Eventually talking to my future self. What up? So what are some of your fitness goals?
I feel like my goal overall is just to live a more fit and healthy lifestyle. Like, I don't necessarily want to set a goal of like losing weight or anything like that, because goals like that aren't really sustainable. If you set a goal to see a certain number on the scale, you're just going to end up disappointing yourself, because that's not always attainable. And also what happens after you hit that number, you're just going to
like if you don't keep on with your lifestyle, you'll gain all the weight back.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's one of my goals too, to just kind of create a more sustainable, healthy lifestyle. I did the Whole30 a few times. I was paleo for a while, and while I loved it and I felt great while I was doing it, it just wasn't really sustainable for a long period of time, and so going out with friends was really hard. And luckily, like, I was living at home, so I had my mom to cook for me. But now, like, off in college, like, eating in the cafeteria, and like
there's fast food everywhere, and a lot of the time if you're studying really late at night, it's easier to go
to Fuego at 2 a.m. and get a burrito. Yeah.
Instead of like making myself a salad or something healthy like that.
For me, this is my personal experience, but like whenever I would fall off with paleo, I fell off hard. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, I had a brownie, let's not do that again. I was like, oh, I ate a brownie, well, might as well eat a cookie too. And then it just spiraled out of control. So I think eating a more balanced diet and letting myself eat things in moderation and possibly tracking my macros, that will help a great deal and be more sustainable over a long period of time.
And also something that's kind of important to remember is that when you start working towards a goal, whether it's to like eradicate a behavior or to, just like see a change, you're gonna have some sort of fall off. Like you're gonna have those days where you're like, I don't have time for this, or that donut looks good. Like you're gonna have days where you're not always perfect, and that has to be expected, and that has to be okay, or else you're gonna hate yourself, and that's not healthy either. So yeah, it's important to remember that you don't always have to be perfect all the time, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, just as long as you get back on, it's all that matters.
Right.
Another one of my goals would be, like Megan said, she's not really like setting a goal weight, and her thing isn't to lose weight, and mine isn't either. I'm gonna try to not focus on the number on the scale, because really that doesn't mean anything, because say like 5 pounds of muscle looks like this, well 5 pounds of fat is a lot bigger. So that number doesn't really matter, because you could weigh the same as someone else and look completely different just because of your body composition. So if I were to say like what I'm working towards with my working at Eating Healthy, I would like to lose fat and gain muscle, but not really focus on a number, if that makes sense. To just kind of tone down, gain muscle, be strong, confident, healthy. Yeah, those are just my goals.
Right. I want people to look at me and be like, wow, you know, she looks like a pretty healthy, fit person.
She works out.
Yeah,
you know? I think she works out.
Yeah. I think that when I got to college, all of the stress, like we're both pre-med students, so all of the stress that we were going through and all of the access to food all of the time.
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, Velveeta shells.
Seriously. A1 for cheat days. Just kidding.
Yeah, I gained a lot of weight really fast, and my metabolism slowed down a lot. I gained way over my freshman 15, so I kind of came back from college for and in that first year just feeling like crap. Like I felt so gross, and looking at me, like I definitely wasn't, I didn't look that unhealthy. I just felt unhealthy, and I didn't feel like I was in a good place. So, you know, yeah, that was just kind of why I wanted to start all of this, is because I just didn't feel good about myself. So,
yeah. And I would always wake up after eating terribly and not working out. I would wake up every morning with a stomach ache just because of how unhealthy I was being. And I did gain, like Megan said, I did gain weight after my first year of college as well. It was maybe a little less than the freshman 15, but I still definitely gained weight. Lost muscle. I didn't play a sport anymore. I mean, we did play a lot of Frisbee and football second semester, which was a lot of fun.
But nowhere near as much as we probably should have to be able to
justify what we were eating. Kolaches at 3 a.m. Also, good idea. Bad idea.
Nutella kolaches.
Yeah. And so I think it's also important to just kind of reshape the way that we look at ourselves, just because my mom's side of the family is Asian, so they're very critical, very open with their thoughts. Like to my dad and me, they'll be like, oh, you gained weight. Like, oh, you have pimples. Like, what are you doing? Where are you eating that? I think it's important to not let what I think that others are going to think of me influence what I do, or let it get me down or discourage me at all, just to kind of keep my goals in mind, and just that it's not even an end goal, because there's no end. It's just
we want to keep this
life.
Going. Yeah, as long as we can. If we can look back at this video in 15 or 20 years,
is YouTube gonna exist?
I hope so. I don't know, but if we can look back on this way down the line in the future and be like, oh yeah, I remember when I was just starting this journey. I've been on this.
Look at me now.
Right. You know, that would be awesome if we can really keep this going. Or maybe in 5 years we'll look at this and we'll be like, oh, remember that time when we tried to get fit? I hope that doesn't happen, but
it won't happen because we made this video. It's gonna keep us accountable.
Right.
So yeah, if you guys want to join us on this journey to get fit,
subscribe, share the video with other people, be like, wow, look at how
or don't share it with anyone. Just kidding. You can follow us on all of our links. Our social media will be down in the description. Leave some comments.
Right.
We can chat.
So if there's a certain video you want to see, then let us know in the comments down below, whether it's
meal prep,
meal prepping, college, workout
makeup
things. Maybe if you just want us to show you what we do at the gym, then we can do that. But whatever you want to see.
Yeah, I hope you'll join us on this journey. I'm sure no one watched it, but if you did, thank you so much. We loved having you. Subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!